Competitive Pokemon claims to be competitive, right? I mean, sure, it's in the name. It seems obvious, but there are some quandaries, some conundrums, some perplexing contradictions that go against this statement of intent that we define our game by. We say it's supposed to be competitive and that you're supposed to beat your opponent through skill. And we have a long-standing precedent for this in our rule sets dating back over 2 decades. We get rid of those things that remove skill from the game, among many other things. We obviously remove Pokemon that are too strong to deal with reasonably, but we also remove aspects that dial the RNG way too high. Obviously, it being Pokemon, we can't get rid of all RNG, but there are many aspects which are unreasonable, and we get rid of them. We got rid of OHKO moves and evasion moves. Those are the most extreme, of course. Not every RNG-related decision we make has to be on par with those. Just like not every Pokemon banned from OU has to be as broken as Mega Rayquaza. Simple. So that's why we have also banned Sandvale for introducing ridiculous RNG. So we've done all that, and yet ever since Gen 5, we have been letting Scald run around. As you see from this post on the screen, from this thread that I started this thread 7.5 years ago, and then nothing happened, and then I wrote this novel about why Scald should be banned a little less than a year later. And that was back when Gen 6 was the current gen. So, and Gen 7 made it worse, and Gen 8 made it even worse than that. Burn damage was nerfed. Yeah, because that was a problem with Scald. So, a lot of the time, once a generation gets established, then people will start saying, oh, it's too late to test that. You know, it'll change the game too fundamentally. That's a nonsense argument for many reasons. However, I'm willing to play ball, right? Scarlet and Violet aren't even out yet. Let's not waste any time. Let's finally do what we should have done all those years ago. Let's test and let's ban Scald. So, I'm about to go into a very detailed rant about just how horrible Scald is for the game. And just as soon as I answer this text that I got, Scald is no longer a TM in Generation 9. Transfer moves will no longer work with Pokemon Home. Therefore, the only Pokemon that learn Scald in Generation 9 are Panpour and Volcanion, neither of which are actually in Scarlet and Violet. Therefore, Scald is not in Generation 9 at all.
Groovy.